What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BT22, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have another episode of Scrubbin Out. Let's get into it. Let's talk about some Digimon commentary or watch some Digimon card battle. So we're going to get into it right here. BT22 presents our Digimon battle report, Scrubbin Out. And this is episode 6, Omnimon DNA versus Vortex Warriors. And we are in the BT22 format, so this is going to be a lot of fun here. This is me and Joel playing here. We're doing another Digimon battle video. He's playing Vortex Warriors. I'm playing the new Omnimon DNA Digivolve for the BT22 format. Vortex Warriors is pretty great too. It's got a lot of cool stuff, and green's just such a hard color to play. Although Joel just loves it, so he's always going with that. I won the dice roll, so I'm going to be going first, I believe, and I decide that I am not going to keep the hand in this round here, and so does he. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Alright, well, now we have our game here. I flipped the Koromon here, and I'm playing the BT22 Gabumon for no ability, but I don't think I had anything else in the head, so I had to do that. And then hard play Nokia, which is not a bad opening at all. Getting that Nokia on board gets you those free summons, so just getting it early, even though you're giving your opponent a bunch of memory, is pretty good. And sets you up for your play, your Omnimon play, because you got to have her on the board to do the warp digivolving. So that's important. And then he's out of the gate. All he has is a Palmon, but he doesn't have much else, that he can do. So he's just gonna go up the line here. And he's going to play a training there. One thing he could have done is he could have done the training first to see if he got like another thing that not Palmon, but yeah. It's kind of hard when your opponent gives you a lot of memory because you got to make a choice how you're going to play that. Probably would have been better had he played some memory cards and just made a basic stack. So I play the Gabumon, my second turn, add the Agumon, and the Metal Garurumon. One being Omnimon in text, one being your CS trait target. I swing with the Gabumon, knowing I'm going to die, but it's okay because I'm going to draw more cards, trying to get more of my pieces. And I'm going to warp and put him back to 3, which is, it's not a bad move. And I'm trying to think of, see if I can do anything, read the ability. But since he has nothing on board, I can't really make any difference to that. And then he pushes up his stack. He's trying to think of what he wants to do. And he's going to crack in order to play the Zephica Ace. Maintain turn. I'm just going to suspend my guy. Yeah. And always remember to draw, guys. draw after Digivolution. It's the hard part of the game. So when he attacks, basically, I'm gonna use the Omnimon Ace and the Wargreymon in my hand in order to basically send his guy to the bottom of the deck, and then overflow 4, which is nice. And then because I still only have one Digimon, I can use the Nokia to play out a card, and I'm going to play good old BT12 Searcher Agumon. Searches 4, gets me an Omnimon piece, and something with tie or mat. Or sorry, mat or tie, basically, but all your tamers are dual tamers other than Nokia. So now I can start chipping away a little bit with the swing, and then burning security and suspending. And then I could swing again if I want, but at this point, I'm not sure if I should, although he doesn't really have much. So I mean, I could swing because I don't think I need to block, but instead I decided I'm going to play the tie and mat. This is the EX9 one, so I don't have anything I want to add. And I just play another tie and mat, basically, just to go to him. At this point, like I said, I kept the blocker, but it wasn't necessarily necessary. The Uko would have been nice earlier game. And so he just drops a Shoto and a Uko and a memory. And then, honestly, this is what he should have done at the beginning. He should have dropped more of these cards so he would be ready for that Zephica play. And he could have probably done that with memory in one turn. This deck gives a lot of memory, so it's not locking you to one a lot of the time. Although sometimes you could with some of those 4-cost tamers. So especially with all the other free play abilities. And then I just swing for game. So that was round 1. So we definitely got through that really pretty quickly. And then we'll start round 2. I believe I'm going first again because Joel does not like going first, like ever. He always like feels like he gets bad hands. There's like always I want that 6th card, so it's interesting. Yeah. So get going then. I just hatch and I play the Gabumon again, and then play Nokia. So same opening, although I got the nice alt this time, so that was kind of cool. He's got the Kokomon. Going into Terrawad, which is no good opening move at this point. Like it would be good for him to play things like he hard plays the Searcher, so he can search out some pieces. And so you can take a bird, avian. Yeah, he takes basically his both his higher level guys. Plays in agility training. Basically gets one of the same cards. And then plays a Mem Boost. Scrambles are so powerful in the Liberator decks because they always Digivolve for 1 a lot of the time because of their rookie from EX7. They all Digivolve for reduced cost, so it's actually really nice when you get Scramble, because basically for 3 memory you can go all the way up to your level 5. Really easy. And if you have anything else like memory boost or training, makes it easier to go into your level 6. And most of the time with tamers, you're either gonna have 3 or at least 2 memory, so that's not bad either. So the thing about green is you rely on your opponent to play Digimon, and that's one of the things that kind of sucks is generally in a deck like this, you don't leave Digimon on the board unless you absolutely have to, unless you have the level 6s out. But like generally, you're just going to swing with your level 3s because you might as well get a check through because they're going to die anyways. They might get blown up, but generally you want to have that free ability. Get those draws off the Koromon so that you can get your pieces. So it just kind of doesn't work out with green, unfortunately. So he's deciding, if he's going to use the ability on the Grand Gale or not. But instead he just Digivolves the Galemon, or the Terramon into a Galemon, pass me to 3. I play an Agumon in the back. I don't really want to play anything off Nuki as a fact, so I just put him to 1. He's deciding if he should attack, or because he doesn't have enough memory, unfortunately, to Digivolve before he attacks. So then he Digivolves. Probably not the best thing to have in hand, but I mean, if you're trying to get to some of your other pieces, I can understand it. At this point, I'm kind of in a better spot. So I got the Agumon, I got 2 Mat Tamers, I started at 3. I'm just going for it, basically. I think that was the piece I was missing. I was missing the War Gray. So I was able to grab that, which is really great. And then I can add, like, I don't think I can add either because I need a CS trait. Actually, yeah, sorry, that had Omnimon on its text. So I kept the Agumon because that had Omnimon in its text, and the War Gray was the CS trait one. So sometimes you can make things work really interesting there. That's kind of a cool, different, thing. And yeah, and then we go into the guy. Let's see, Warp. Now, when that happens, you can tap your Mat Tamers, which is going to let us decrease, go back to 1 and maintain turn. The War Gray is for free off of the Malgarumon effect, which is super, super good. And then you have the potential to OTK, depending on which Omni you have in hand, if you have the Alter S. But yeah, the second ability is going to pop that guy from the War Gray. And then I did have the Alter S, so I'm able to go into that. That's going to deal with the Zephygamon. I'm just trying to think it out here. That's going to deal with the Zephygamon, because it's going to destroy all my opponents' lowest or highest, I can't remember, Digimon. One of the two, but he's only got 1 stack, so it's dead. And so I'm still at 1, so I can do the swing. I can check, trash the top, check the next, unsuspend. Then I gotta swing again. Then I can put him on top of my security stack if I want to play out those guys. Their abilities will go on, play abilities will go off again. And I believe I did have another Omnimon in hand. So yeah, I had the Omni Ace in hand, so I just ended up going into another Omni Ace. And then I drew the other the other Omnimon from BT22 off of it. So I was like, okay. Yeah. So at that point, it was game. Because at the end there, I did check the one and then attack through for game. So 2 rounds, not too bad. It was a nice, fun little matchup. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think this is a bad matchup for Vortex Warriors? Did you think he misplayed, or do you think he should have done something differently? I definitely think he probably should have played some of his options to begin with and set up the board. But sometimes you get so concentrated on building a stack that you just don't realize you need more pieces. You need your tamers and stuff like that to make their effects go off. And you need to let your opponent put stuff on the board, especially with green. But tell me what you guys think about all that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Scrubbin Out. We're going to be trying to bring you these more often, and we hope you enjoy them. And it looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.